Hey guys, it's Aaron and welcome back to the House of Aaron. Welcome back to the house, you guys. My name is Aaron, where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. Today is Monday, so you already know what's going on. We're going to get into this Housewives of Atlanta review. If you haven't already, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also, if you like me, all my social media links will be down in the description box below. Let's get straight into the video. All right, you guys, so this episode of Housewives was probably the best episode yet this season. I believe this is episode 6. Yeah, y'all, the season is going by really fast, okay? This is episode 6. It's getting spicy. It's getting juicy. The drama is coming, okay? And the girls are fighting, okay? The girls are fighting. Shout out to Azealia Banks, who is crazy, by the way. Like, one day she's hot, one day she's cold. You know, she's like that Katy Perry song. You're hot, then you're cold. You're yes, then you're no. Like, literally, Jackal and Mr. Hyde. It's insane. But yes, girl, the girls are fighting, and I am so here for it. So episode 6 is getting good. The first scene of the whole episode, you have Porsche and Tanya, okay? Now let me just say this. Porsche and Tanya is the new freak and freak, okay? I don't care what nobody says. I love Tanya, I love Porsche. They are my favorites on the show. I really wanted Tanya to be a full-time housewife, a peach holder, okay? You need that peach girl. But I am assuming she declined because she got a lot of other stuff going on. But yeah, they're the new freak and freak. They went to this medical spa thing where Tanya was putting Porsche onto some treatment where it like does vibrations to your abs to make it to where you do like 100 crunches in like, I guess, under 30 minutes or something like that. Something crazy. And while they were talking and stuff, Tanya was like, girl, we need to go somewhere. Like, there's a lot of drama. There's a lot of tension. Things are brewing. We need to go somewhere, okay? Let's go to Toronto Carnival, which I am so excited for because we know, okay? We already know that that Carnival trip is going to be everything. We are really finna get into that ass of whoever this snake is. And we'll talk about the snake in just a second. But Carnival is finna be so lit, okay? So I am ready. And you just saw Porsche and Tanya just effing it up, okay? They were laughing, they was cracking up, they was dancing, they was twerking, and I'm just like, wow, I love these two together. They are definitely the comedic relief of the show. And Tanya has a really nice body, okay? When she put on that two-piece, whatever it was, that Carnival outfit, it was super gorgeous. Her body, okay? Tanya, girl. The next scene I want to get into was when Nene, I felt like was using Kandi. Nene was definitely using Kandi. Nene is really trying to introduce herself back to the girls because Nene thinks that she's more important than what she really is, and she's really not. And it's like, girl, sit your ass down. We don't care. So she's trying to reintroduce herself into the group and trying to like migrate back into the swing of things with everybody else. So who can she call on, okay? The lady that she sees, okay? They see each other. So she calls up Kandi, okay? She's like, Kandi, let's do lunch. I know you holding back some tea that I need to know about. And it's like, girl, Kandi is not your friend. Kandi is not cool with you like that. Like, y'all are cordial and y'all are associates strictly because of this show. But why do you think Kandi is holding back from spilling tea to you? Okay, y'all not cool, y'all not friends, so she really not finna spill nothing to you. And she didn't spill nothing to you. Nene is delusional, and she's using Kandi to infiltrate herself, okay, to put herself back into the good graces of everybody else. So she's using Kandi as like a gateway, okay? And then while they're at lunch, Nene drops this bomb. Of course, you know they got to talk about Cynthia because Cynthia and Nene are not cool because Cynthia last season on the finale brought Kenya onto the show at her Seagram's event, and mind you, Kenya was not a cast member. So Nene felt some type of way like, bitch, you know I have an issue with Kenya. Why didn't you give me a heads up and tell me that Kenya was coming? But Cynthia didn't know Kenya was coming. Only Kandi did. It's a whole thing. It's a whole mess. We're not going to get into it. But yeah, that was last season's drama. And of course, it spilled over. Nene is sitting there like, yeah, Cynthia did 7, 8 interviews. I only responded in 1 interview. Everybody thinks that I be talking shit about her, but she really be talking shit about me. Just like Marlo said, what's done in the dark comes to the light. Girl, Cynthia ain't do nothing wrong. She called your ass out. You're a toxic friend and you were a burden on her life. Like, and now Cynthia is flourishing. She's drinking water. She has her man. She's engaged. That hasn't aired on the show yet, but she will be engaged. So it's like, girl, Cynthia is doing great without you. Meanwhile, you're the one going to a life coach, which is great. I commend Nene for that. But like, girl, don't nobody need you. Don't nobody care about you. You could really just not. But you know what? I'm actually am happy that Nene is on the show. I'm not gonna even flex because without Nene kind of like doing some messy shit, the show would be boring. So we need Nene. So I'm not gonna go in on her too bad. But Nene drops this bomb about a recording. She said, yeah, Cynthia's been talking to mess, and a mutual friend of ours has a recording of her talking shit about me. And Kandi is really not here for the mess. She like, uh-oh. I'm not here for the mess. I don't want to hear the receipts. I don't want to see the receipts. Don't show me the receipts. Leave me out of this. Fast forward, Kenya, Kandi, and Cynthia meet up for whatever they're doing. She wants to build a new closet for her man when he comes home to Atlanta, child. And Candy's supposed to tea that, hey, Cynthia, just a heads up, Nene told me that there's a recording of you talking mess, dogging her out or whatever. And Cynthia's like, girl, I don't care. She can shove that recording right up her ass, okay? Just like how Nene said you can shove that peach right up your... Like, girl, good night. Your peach has left your body, okay? Nene, don't nobody care about that. And if we really want to go into this whole recording thing, I don't think it exists. But we'll get into that. So who recorded Cynthia? Was it somebody outside of the circle, or was it somebody inside the circle? So we have suspect number 1, Giovanna Wakanda. And some like to call her that bitch from CAU, aka Yvonne Monsplar. Okay, what's her last name? We don't know, but her Instagram is a mess, okay? Proven by Porsche last episode. Yeah, suspect number 1, Yvonne. We all know Yvonne did it. Like, it's kind of obvious, and I was kind of thinking some weeks ago that it wasn't going to be Yvonne who was going to be the snake to lie and record and do all the sneaky, dirty shit. At the same time, who else would have done that? Because nobody else is cool with Nene. Like, Porsche wouldn't have done that. She's not cool with Nene. You know, Tanja didn't do it because she went on Instagram yesterday saying, I'm not the snake. So it's like, either suspect number 1 is Yvonne. Suspect number 2 is Marlo, okay? The ill-fitted wig lady. So we don't know who it is. Is it Marlo? Is it Yvonne? My vote is on Yvonne. And I am predicting that Yvonne never had a recording. She just said that she did just to start some mess, okay? Because that bitch is thirsty as fuck. So we have Marlo's event, okay? She's coming out with a wig line, okay? Entitled Her. I think it stands for Haute, Elegant, and Regal. I don't know. We don't know. But Marlo has a hairline. You know what I'm saying? I'm all here for entrepreneurship. I'm here for girls starting their business. I'm here for anybody starting a business. But Marlo, you've had a couple of ill-fitted wigs. Girl, what's going on? Like, girl, like Evo read you for filth last season because your got to be glue was not tacking on that lace front in Japan. It was a whole mess. Yvonne actually denies being the spy. She denies being the one to record Cynthia because Kandi straight up asked her, Yvonne girl, okay, Giovanna man, what is that? Yvonne man? Isn't that like from a movie? Anyways, she asked, she was like, Yvonne girl, we know you're messy. We know you're thirsty. We know you want a peach. We know you want to be here so damn bad and you will lick Nene's ass, okay, until it to be here. Were you the one to record Cynthia talking mess about Nene? Yvonne was like, who did that? Who said I did that? Who said that? Okay, trying to pull a Porsche. Talking about some, no, I didn't do that. I would never. Why are you trying to come for me right now? Girl, ain't nobody coming for you, but right now you look real sneaky. You look real thirsty. We know it's you, bitch. Like, she was lying. You could see her lying. You could see her lying. And Kandi did her Speak On It series about this episode, and she was like, I can't stand it when people just straight up lie in my face. So either Nene lied about the recording or Yvonne's lying. One of them two. One of them two was the snake, okay? Best and believe. But Nene arrives to Marlo's event where everybody at, okay? So everybody's here with the exception of Eva, okay? So Nene comes. This is supposed to be her big reintroduction. Oh my God, Nene's back in the group. What is about to happen? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, it was a flop. Okay, nobody cares. Okay, everybody was giving fake hugs. She gave Cynthia a fake hug. She gave everybody else a fake hug. She tried to give Porsche a hug, but Porsche was not having it because if y'all remember a couple of months ago, they had gotten to a, spat on Instagram and text messages were released and Nene was being real nasty. Okay, and it was all because of this closet thing. But Porsche is not here for it because, bitch, you not finna be throwing me away and then calling me big sis, little sis every season. Like, we either gonna be friends or we're not gonna be friends. So Porsche wasn't messing with it. She definitely was not trying to speak to Nene. But during all of this, Kenya comes with the marching band. Okay, you got Nick Cannon in the drum line. Dun, 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 dun. Kenya more hair care. Kenya more hair care. Jadoa's gotta go. Jadoa's got. Okay, there used to be this show on WeTV. It was called, what was that called? Cutting It in the ATL. Yes, it was about these hairstylists and like these women who worked in the hair and beauty industry. And it was this girl named Beauty. I wish it still came on because it was such a good show. But it was this girl named Beauty, and she kind of did something similar to what Kenny is doing to this girl. I forgot her name, but she had this salon called Jadoa. And she came in there like, Jadoa's gotta go. Jadoa's, and Kenya basically did the same thing, talking about some Kenya more hair care. And then fast forward later in the episode, Marlo starts her own chat talking about some Kenya more needs to go. And then you see Giovanna, Wakanda, whatever her name is, chiming in talking about some Kenya more needs to go. Girl, you don't even know Kenya. Like, what is you doing, Giovanna? Giovanna is so messy and so stupid. Anyways, yeah, so she comes in with the Nick Cannon drum line, Kenya more hair care. She creates this big spectacle. She's upstaging Marlo in her wig line. She's promoting her Kenya more hair care. Edges matter, okay? Black lives matter, and so do your edges. Honestly, the shit was great TV. It was funny. It was hilarious. I'm glad she did it because this season has been a snooze fest up until this point. So kudos to Kenya for spicing it up. At the same time, bitch, you're dead ass wrong. If this was real life, you should have got your ass beat. And that's just that on that. That's just that on period. Especially with Marlo's nephews being there. Especially since this is Marlo's first big event on the Housewives of Atlanta. She's been on this show for 8 years and have never had her own separate event. She's literally sticking her neck out on the line, investing in herself, starting in her own business. And you are coming in ruining a business launch event on national television, disparaging her and her company. I just thought that was wrong. Great TV, very funny, very catty and petty, but it was wrong. Like, it was wrong. Like, you don't do stuff like that. Like, that was a line that definitely was crossed. At the same time, Marlo in the past has been very freaking nasty, okay? Especially when they went glamping or wherever they went. And Marlo was like, well, that's why your mom didn't love you and didn't want to take care of you and stuff like that to Kenya. And it's like, girl, Marlo, you cannot complain about people being dirty to you when you have been so dirty to so many people for so many years. Was Kenya right? No. Marlo, did you deserve it? Schlick, okay? She crashed it. She was like, bitch, your wigs are dusty. They're crazy, okay? Put some more got to be glued down on that lace and fix your edges. Here's your Kenya Moore hair care. With all that being said, Nene was not here for it because everybody the whole time was talking about Kenya and Marlo. Marlo versus Kenya. Nene thought everybody was going to be talking about her because it was her big reintroduction. Well, guess what, Nene? Nobody cared that you were there. Nobody wanted to give you any type of energy, give you any type of shine. We don't have time to be fighting with you every 2 seconds, every other day, every other season. We friends or we not friends. We're tired of that. So Nene left because she felt like she was getting no attention for being back into the group. She storms off. She gets inside. I don't know if it was a Rolls Royce. I think it was a Rolls Royce. It was a really nice car. I think last season everybody had white cars, and I feel like this season everybody has black cars. With that being said, Giovanna runs after her with her thirsty looking ass, okay? And that wig, the wig that she had on was just the foundation or what concealer that she put in the lace on the part, it didn't even match her scalp or her forehead. Like, it was just a mess. But Giovanna goes after Nene. She's banging on Nene's window of her Rolls Royce Phantom, whatever it was, okay, the Batmobile. And Nene rolled down that window and she said, bitch, if you do not get your hands and stop banging on my window, I will beat your ass. Do not, okay? Do you know how much this car costs, okay? This car costs more than your life, okay? Get your hands, okay? Get your dirty paws off my dirty drawers, okay? So, Giovanna, you're just thirsty. You do too much. And Nene was right to tap that ass. But you see how Nene is starting to turn on Giovanna? This is another prediction. All my predictions are about Giovanna, okay? So I'm going to end this video off on this. Giovanna is the one who said she had the recording. But Giovanna also lied because I really don't think there is a recording. On top of that, I think Nene is going to find this information out and turn on Giovanna and no longer be friends with Giovanna. And I think Giovanna is going to be excommunicated from the group. With that being said, when they go to Toronto, Giovanna's going to say something about Dennis, and Porsche and Giovanna are going to have it out for each other. I think Kenya and Giovanna are going to get into it. So Giovanna is really going to become a real big part of the season. Am I here for it? Yes, because I'm always here for the mess. But that was pretty much the episode. So I will see you guys next Monday for another Real Housewives of Atlanta review. Go ahead and like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Comment down below, what do you think about everything that happened? Is Giovanna thirsty? Is she the snake? Did Nene not receive enough attention? Is that why she left? And how do you feel about the whole Marlo and Kenya band? Okay, Nene said that was a two-piece band. Okay, you had two people, a drum major and somebody holding up the sign, okay? And then you had Kenya and her cousin in the back talking about some Kenya more hair care, Kenya more hair care. It was a mess, okay? What do y'all think about the mess? I can't wait till next episode when Porsche gets after that ass, okay? Marlo, girl, sometimes you just need to shut up. All right, I will see you guys later. Don't forget to create a great day.